Hey, it's Aidan here, and in this video, we're actually going to walk through the process on how to get to $2,000 or pounds a month in Magic as an entertainer, and also the three big problems that entertainers face that actually stop them from getting to that point. Now, regardless of where you actually are on that sort of criteria, whether you're doing up to 2,000, more than 2,000, this is kind of a drag and drop process that you can use at any point in your entertainment career. But let's actually jump into that. Now, the big thing, first of all, is that, especially as you're starting out in Magic, it can be really confusing in terms of what to do, how to do it, where to go. You need your website, you need your business cards, you need all your social media handles all hooked up. You need loads and loads of different things. You need so much to actually get ready and even just get started. And the truth is, you don't actually need any of that. There is one thing that you do need now, and let me move my face out of the way, and then we'll actually be able to get started on this. There is one thing that you do need, aside from a triangle, and it's momentum. You see, Magic and the whole entertainment industry works so well in that just by doing the entertainment, you're significantly more likely to go ahead and get more of the entertainment. It's genuinely fantastic when you actually start building that momentum, and it's very easy for one gig to turn into another gig, or perhaps even have that one gig turn into two gigs, and those two gigs to turn into two more gigs, and suddenly it goes absolutely crazy. You've got a full calendar, but all you need to do is momentum. Actually build that momentum. And there's kind of three big things that people, three big problems that actually stop people from getting that momentum in the first place. Now, the first is actually just a lack of leads to start with. Like, you don't have events and you don't have the people actually coming into your world to book the shows, actually book the gigs. And as a result, you can't get that initial momentum because you just don't have the leads. Another point is actually what it is that you're trying to offer is just a bit unclear. Like, if you just want to turn up and do some cool card tricks at their event, chances are people are going to struggle to actually understand why that's important. Like, we know how valuable having an entertainer at a wedding, a party, or a corporate event, or wherever you actually want to go and perform. We know how valuable that is, but sometimes we lose sight of actually sharing how important that is. And as a result, people can often like not take you seriously by what it is that you're doing. They think you're having a joke, and actually we're trying to do something here. We're trying to do something awesome. And the third thing is actually probably the biggest thing. It's really uncomfortable selling yourself as an entertainer, actually asking for money, in exchange for you going and doing something that you've been doing for years. Anyway, it's like a really weird, uncomfortable thing. It's like you feel so awkward, icky, and it just, it feels nasty. Believe me when I say that I used to feel like that as well. And honestly, it's crazy. Now, the good thing is that instead what you actually want is something completely different. Instead of having an unclear offer, you want a desirable offer, something that is crave-worthy, that your clients just see, and when they hear you talking about it, they just have to have it at their event. You want a desirable offer, something that is just so yes that it can't even possibly be a no, if that makes sense. A lack of leads. Instead of a lack of leads, what you want is consistent leads. You don't want thousands all at once. You don't want to deal with tons, because that'll blow up your email inbox. You'll blow up your messages. It'll just cripple you, because you'll have so much to do, and you probably won't even be able to fit it around a job or something as well. So what we want to do is we want to get some consistent leads rolling over time, and make that part of the process really easy. And rather than uncomfortable sales, what we want is actually effortless sales. Like, how different would the conversation be if, rather than trying to pitch yourself and do this weird pitch and sell yourself to somebody, how much better would it be if you could literally just say, hey, let's hop on a call and see if we're a great fit? Effortless. And they get to make the decision. And more importantly, you get to make the decision as well. It's not all about you pitching and doing that weird, horrible sales stuff. It can be absolutely effortless. Now, I reckon, and bear with me on this, I reckon there's only two things that you need to do to go from an unclear offer to a desirable offer. Lack of leads to consistent leads. Uncomfortable sales to effortless sales. I reckon there's just two things. And the first, actually, in the desirable offer, is to quite simply pick your transformation. Actually choose your transformation. What is the tangible benefit that you're going to have at any given event? Because, again, showing up, doing card tricks, people don't see the value in that. But if you're showing up for a reason, people start to pay attention. And as soon as you pick that, you're already on for a winner. Now, the second part is actually finalize your packages, actually build some really clever entertainment packages that are stacked up to create that really desirable offer. You actually build on that transformation and turn it into a product or a service that your clients just love. And from there, you've got this desirable offer because you're building it based on what they want rather than what you want to do. Now, to get some consistent leads, well, there's two things. First of all, is actually to connect with your circle. Now, a lot of people will call this like networking and stuff. I don't want to call it networking because it'll get some weird bad connotations, but it's actually connecting with your circle, the people of family, friends, and the people that you're actually connected with. And here's the thing, like, even if you don't think you've got a circle or a network, you do. You really, really do. But your job is quite simply to connect with them. And from there, actually qualify new opportunities. Actually go ahead and find out if there are new opportunities that you can get involved in. It's a lot more streamlined and straightforward than you'd imagine. But from there, if you can keep doing that on the regular, like, you're going to get consistent leads and start building that momentum, because that's the key, not having fancy leads and websites and funnels and all that kind of stuff and leads. And just what you want to do is you want to just get the right amount of people. Now, when it comes down to the sales process, as we said earlier, how much better would it be if you could just have like an easy process to follow, like on a call, to make sure that you're a great fit for them, and more importantly, you actually want to do their event in the first place. Like, absolutely incredible. So much easier than you having to pitch all the time. And actually then what you want to do is, once you're on these discovery calls, like afterwards, you want to make sure that you're getting the confirmation of like, yes, we're going ahead with it. And the truth is, if you can go through all of this process, like, this could be done in less than a couple of hours a week. Like, you go through the actually build a really great entertainment package. Again, let's just play the math, which is simple to do. Like, here, maybe entertainment packages from like £500 plus. Well, that would mean that in order to get to £2,000 a month, you would only need 4 gigs, which is 1 a week. So if you can use this process, connecting with your circle and actually qualifying for new leads, just one gig a week, which is absolute bare bones minimum, like, you're easily going to be able to convert that into a gig, and that's £2,000 on a £500 entertainment package, because you're totally worth that, absolutely effortlessly with ease. So again, hopefully that makes sense. Actually building from momentum. What you don't need is all of this fancy website and business cards and all this stuff. What you actually need is a bit of momentum to get you in the game right now. And if you'd like help with any of this stuff, just comment beneath this video, momentum, and I'll be able to hook you up with all the details and actually see how we can help. But yeah, there you go, momentum. That's all you need right now.